All right, welcome back. Make sure you guys are recording. So the story with this chainsaw goes, I went to TSC yesterday and I was looking for a radiant heater, something that didn't make noise, so I could film videos in the storage container without bothering you guys. This is the battery out of that boat, by the way, that you guys haven't seen yet because I'm still struggling trying to get these videos onto my computer. But long story short, he said, I told him I did YouTube videos, and he said he had a chainsaw that he couldn't get running, and he's like, I'll just give it to you. I said, okay. Turn this furnace on. So he gave me the chainsaw. So what is that noise? Why does it sound like water? Oh, that line must be frozen out there. That's for the acidic water condensation. Go outside. Oh, it's lit. Been a while since it's been fired up. Okay, anyway, we're gonna see what this chainsaw is about. No battery in that. Good. I haven't even looked at it yet, so let's see what we got. Just as high as it imagined it. Boy. Okay, well, that's what we got. Is there gas in it? Go over the basics. There's gas in it. It smells, as you could imagine. What is this thing? Must be the on off. Does it tell me which way is on and off? Oh yeah. On. Choke this way. See if I can pull my arm off trying to pull this thing over. Is it locked up? Nope. Oops. Watch the... Does it have a primer on it anywhere? Huh. That recoil is not very happy. Okay, I think the first order of business is we're gonna take this apart. At least get to the carb. Looks like 2 flat heads there. It's drawing about 5 amps. Maybe it'll come around. Got distracted. But I'm back now. Go ahead and try to get this cover off here. I've never worked on one of these before. Let's just make that clear. I'm just going to start taking screws and bolts out and see how deep I can get. Hopefully the carburetor is under here because the choke lever is right there. Okay, well, there's the carb. When you flick that lever around, it just covers the hole or opens it. Okay, how do we get the carb off, I wonder? The carburetor looks new. The light's a little too bright. Does that carb not look brand new? Wall bro. Step bro. Probably should make sure we're getting fuel up to it. Ooh, it's a brittle line. I may try just, if I got starting fluid, I may just try squirting it down there or dump some gas in there. See if we can get it to bark. Where is the spark plug? Under here? Nope. Is that the air cleaner? No. Wait, where is the air cleaner? That must be the air cleaner. It draws it up through here. Boy, that looks rough, but that's fine. Looks like these two giant screws here is what takes the carb off. So let's go ahead and get it off then, I guess. Somebody's definitely been in here before. There's a washer. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. It doesn't look factory. Guess it could be. There's your carb. There's a gasket under it. Look at the fuel line. The fuel line just broke. Look at this. Lord have Murphy. Okay. Well, it's going to be a fuel line. Which is the throttle. Let's take one piece at a time here. One piece off at a time. I think this would be like the bowl, I think, if you will, or is this like the bowl? I know it doesn't have a bowl, but honestly, it's probably not even dirty. It wasn't getting any fuel. Yeah, it's clean. Put that right back down in its place. Pop this off, try not to ruin the gasket. Looks like a diaphragm. I see a little vent hole right here. I think that's what that is. Gentle. That is a diaphragm. It's still in one piece. I'd like to look underneath there, but I'm afraid I don't want to rip it. I think that's like the fuel pump. And I'm not taking that off because I don't want to rip that. So we're going to assume that's good. Okay, leave the carburetor there. We need to get to that fuel line. So I wonder if this whole thing has to come off. No, these ain't very tight. Pass. Does this top piece separate? I know I'm kind of jumping around, but that's just how my brain works. It does. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Right here. That's exactly why it wasn't running. The fuel line was broke right here. Oh, that's a piece of the fuel line. That's exactly why it wasn't running. Broken fuel line. So this should just pull up out of there. or push down. Yep, there's that little knob that went to the carburetor. This stuff's just brittle as can be. And then there's where it comes up from the tank. Now that'll be a challenge. Oh yeah, it's broke right there too. Just brittle as could be. Okay, so that means we have to split this, I think, to get to the... Because there's really no other way to get to the fuel tank, is there? There's a screw there. Goes through there. Because this cover has to come off. And it looks like it's bar oil or something, sheepskin. 2.0 cubic inches, gas operated. Boy. Just keep taking stuff out and see what happens. Okay, there's that piece. Now I wonder, the fuel tank is here, obviously. We want to replace that hose. This cover has to come up over this spout so we can get to the fuel tank, unless there's a nipple right here. Nope. Okay. Take this out. Get out of there, would you? Just take these screws all the way out. This is a full disassembly. The recoil's got to come off. Of course, that's part of this cover. What is this for? Like a reed valve? Set that over there. This is your kill switch, which just grounds it out when you flip it over. Grounds out the spark plug. So the fuel line comes up right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we want to try to split this. Oh, there we go. And there should be a nipple or something on that tank. Oh, it goes back in there, it looks like. Again, its flashlight's too bright. Okay, I see where it hooks on. Right by the filler neck, pretty much. Right here. The fill neck. Although, how do we... Pretty sure that's part of the case. If we get this case off, which is just the bar bolt. We should be able to separate this like that. Or just pry a little harder, break something. Yeah, let's get this off of here and try to get this whole cover off. I will show you the issue. Can you guys see that little hole right there? Well, that's where the nipple was. And unfortunately, it's just crazy how brittle this is. Look at this. Unfortunately, the nipple is still inside the hose, and it came clear out of the tank. So I'm not sure if I can even get fuel to the engine now, because how else am I gonna do that? Because it has to go in there and go like down to the bottom, I think, right? Bottom of the tank. Huh. Unless I just get a hose this diameter and it just went in there and then down, and then you just rely on the hose to seal the hole. Boy, I don't know. Let me run up to the store real quick and I'll see what I can find. All right, we're back from the auto parts store. They got an assortment of hoses here. You know, pick your poison. And I picked up some of this stuff just because I may dump that out. Well, maybe we'll see if it runs on it, but I may dump it out. Okay? So my idea is, since there's no nipple, I'm just gonna try shoving the gas line in there and trying to get it down into the tank and just hoping that the tube seals the hole. You know what I mean? I'll show you. Just relax. All right, let's open up our assortment here and see which one tickles our fancy the better, better or best. I'm trying to spend too much money on this thing. I'll probably go with the smallest hose first. Hopefully we got enough of it. Looks like we may. This is the smallest stuff we got, so if it don't fit in this hole, brother, we're gonna have an issue. Probably take the rubber band off. Maybe. Gopher. Now, if we can just sneak this in this hole, oh, buddy, it's gonna be tight, if even possible. I wish I could get the fuel tank out, but I don't think I can, because this is like metal and it has to get past that. So how would you get the fuel tank out to begin with? Oh, this is a spark plug, by the way. I was gonna pick up one of those, but you know, trying to be budget friendly since it's a free saw. I don't even know how you'd get that out of there, if I'm being honest. Because like it wiggles, but how does it, there's no way to get it out because of this. This is like metal, or is it plastic? I don't know. Either way. Or does this separate here? No, it don't separate. I don't know. If you guys see a way to get that out, leave a comment, but I don't see a way to get that out of there. And I don't see how I'm gonna get this hose in that hole, because that was my plan. Unless I cut this at like an angle maybe, and then try to grab it through the tank. Make sure you get it into the fuel tank when you're cutting it. I mean, honestly, it's got a pretty thick layer on it. Just dial that back some. Something like that, kind of. Oh, hey, that fits. Ooh. Now, if I cut off enough of that, I could get some through there and then grab it with needle noses or something. A little too much there. Oh, way too much there. Oh, good thing we got extra to play with. I need something to poke it, like that screwdriver. Whoopsie. I need to trim some of this off gently, like that, kind of. Yes, exactly like that. Make it real small and petite. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to shove it through that tiny little hole. I think it may be working. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's grab some needle noses or something and try pulling that through. See if I can grab that and pull it through. Mm-hmm. See what it's doing? It's going down on the gas. You guys probably can't see it, but I can, and that's all that matters. Okay, that tube is in the gas now. So now, I'm going to route this up through how it was, like that, through the handle, into the carburetor. Make sure we're getting gas. Sure are. I'm gonna show you how to have it routed. Comes from the tank there. There was this little nipple. I took this out and just ran it straight through the handle. I got the handle back on. Well, it's on. And then we'll cut this to length for the carburetor. It ran something like that. And I may cut this just a little long. Well, we can put the carburetor on right now, actually. So the carb went on like this. Try and get this back in here just right, the linkage. I don't know which hole it was in. There's no witness marks, unless it was right there. Well, it can't be right there because oh, it was sitting at an angle like that, wasn't it? Maybe it was right there. Middle hole. Got one of them 18-way screwdrivers. That would help if that was in the right spot. Have a little bit of extra. We'll cut it about right there. Maybe. What do I gotta heat it up a little bit? I hate doing it with fuel line, but there it goes. Okay, right now we should be ready to see if it's gonna pull fuel. Should see it in that line right there. Choke on. Oh, it's pulling fuel. Oh yeah. I could have blown the tank too, but what's the fun in that? Now I wonder if we're getting a spark. It's pulling fuel for sure. You can see it in there. Maybe dump a little down the throat hole. That should do something. Oh! It popped. Okay. Ran for a second. Might be bad gas too. Or a bad recoil. Let's dump this stuff out and put fresh gas in. Should have done that from the get-go. All right, that's empty. Let's put some of this 40-to-1 premix stuff in it. I have no idea what it calls for, but that's what it's getting. Oh, it's full over the floor. See if it likes that. Damn it! What do you want, more choke? There it goes. Well, what do you want? No choke? Huh. does run. Like you're running out of fuel or something. Okay, well, I think it has a little bit of a fuel issue in the carburetor, but hey, it runs. Let's put the chain back on this thing and go see if we can chop something, you know? Well, I mean, it does cut. It just has a little bit of a... Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it goes. Just gotta show it who's boss. It's got a brake on it. No brake. What you see is what you get. I wonder if it's sucking up shit in the tank, or it's you know, when you get your straw on the bottom of a styrofoam cup. It was going in at an angle though. I don't understand. That's what it acts like. Well, it does run again, and we did cut. Okay, that's about all the further I'm gonna dive into this thing, I believe. I may pull the carb off. I'll make another video of it, but you guys do see it runs now. Yeah, it just seems like it's running out of gas. We'll tear into the carb and see too. But anyway, boy, you can tell how out of shape I am. What is it, wintertime? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. I'm sorry that it runs, but it kind of don't run. But it didn't run when we got it. So that's the key component there. New fuel line. We'll dabble into the carb a little bit later, but for now, thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you'd like. If not, anyway, have a good day, evening, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this, and we'll see you in the next one.